Hello, my name is Jim Wabandato. I'm a Program Development Officer at the Indian Land Tenure Foundation. You're reviewing one piece in the Foundation's Landowner Outreach Programming. ILTF is invested in bringing you tools you can use. This is one of our videos in the series on the American Indian Probate Reform Act basics. Today's topic covers permanent improvements. To give you a better understanding of the issue, we will begin by defining realty and the context for permanent improvements. Realty, or real estate, generally refers to land and anything attached to the land. This is part of common law. Common law is derived from customs and the courts, and is the most well-known format for understanding land ownership in the United States. Because it comes from the application of history, it differs from statutory laws. There's a different set of rules for Indian country. That difference makes it important to cover the issue. Congress passed a technical amendment to the American Indian Probate Reform Act in 2008 to fix a federal ownership and management problem. They created a new way to define permanent improvements that make buildings and other built structures our individual responsibilities. The change to the law indirectly removes permanent improvements from the land in a legal sense, and therefore makes it no longer a trust asset. So what does that mean to me? On its face, AIPRA seems to suggest a separate path of ownership between land and the improvements. Tribes may be able to fix part of the problem. They can take legislative action that addresses permanent structures, and then they must register and maintain title to the buildings at a local level. Straightforward, legal, and enforceable rights may be returned to Indian landowners through this process. There are strong indicators that states may also have jurisdictional rights under their own intestacy laws to determine what happens to these parts of your property. The best advice is to write a will, one that addresses permanent improvements on your land. This has been Jim Wabandato of the Indian Land Tenure Foundation, reviewing permanent improvements under the American Indian Probate Reform Act. If you would like more information, we suggest you review the resources and materials in this online series at iltf.org or contact legal experts in your own community. Remember that with the right information and your active participation, you too might realize self-determination on your Indian lands.